So these guys have non-marking tires on right now, and nobody told us, so we brought marking tires, which obviously make marks. And their boss actually says that they're fine with putting them on. I told them that probably not a good idea, but if you really want them, then you can try them. They do make marks, and I'm not going to be the one getting blamed for it, so it's nice because then I don't have to. It'd be like 1 or 2 weeks until we get non-marking because you have to order those special. But for now, we're just gonna put them on and hope for the best. That'd help if I didn't have so many other tires on board. Well, what can you do? Got other places to be after this. The only thing I could probably tell you is to, instead of going like this, go like this. That's the only thing I can. Well, let's hope they hire a pressure washer or something.
Yeah.
So we have flat tire on a car, and let's see if he left the keys in it. Oh yeah. Well, it's unlocked at least. And oh yeah. It's the front tire, so oh yeah, it's right there. Easy find. Nice little nail. I was here a week ago fixing his other tire. Alrighty, so it looks like we got a little plug action on our hands. Some glue. Let's go fix that tire. Gotta make sure you don't put it in too far. Just right. Give a little snip snip. So it's not bumping around on the highway. And of course, it's kind of flat now that I took that out and let some air loose. So air it up and we're good to go. We've got some non-marking tires that the rims are completely wrecked. I'll tell you that much. So my brother was here earlier and didn't have enough studs to replace this one, but it's actually a good thing because it seems like all the tires, or sorry, all the rims are bent. So not sure why, but he had to actually replace all the studs on one side, which is what this is. He's already replaced all these because as you can see, the rim is completely messed up, all ovaled out. This is what they kind of should look like, not all silver and pooped out. So we're putting on newer non-marking, and these ones should work. So just as a precaution, the back ones, one of them snapped, so I'm gonna replace all 8 of those studs as well, just to be safe. so they don't actually look too bad. So I think I'm just gonna replace the one, risk it for the biscuit, save customers some money. They're not bent or anything. It just seems like the rim was the problem. Well, guess I should replace all studs. So backhoe tire off the bead, and we are just going to replace it because the bead inside is completely destroyed. They drove it flat. It's got a couple slices. This looks like that was the main cause. Now some of you might be asking, why don't you just put a tube tire, doctor? And that's because you never put tubes in front of backhoe tires, because the amount of nails on these sites is ridiculous, and they would literally get a flat in like a day, and it's just not worth it. That's why we put sealant in these front tires, sometimes the back if it's a really bad site. But yeah, it's the downside of if you run the tire flat, is especially these ones, which is pretty common, is you can't put a tube in them. You shouldn't put a tube in them. They ran this tire flat so much that there's very little sealant left. That is pretty impressive. Looks like this back tire is also flat, so we're just gonna fix it up real quick. And it's a good thing I checked the other side too. They didn't tell me about the right rear. Hello. Let's see what we can uncover. There she is.